Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this step-by-step DIY video, we're going to be installing the brand new Burger Motorsports M340i B58 competition cold air intake. Just recently came out. Having 50% more flow than the stock one, having that more OEM look, OEM fit and finish, of course, retaining the stock airbox heat shield, bolts right up to that, and still sounds really good. Let's go ahead and get this installed on my M340i so I can show you just how easy it is to put it in and how great it sounds. All right, let's go ahead and get this going. First, we're gonna go ahead and pop the hood. We're gonna pull the latch 2 times. Once the hood is popped, now we're going to go ahead and start uninstalling the stock airbox. First up, you're going to remove the mass sensor. Push up on this little tab right here. Once you do that, you'll feel the click. Then it's a matter of pushing down and pulling straight off. Next, we're going to go ahead and take our flathead screwdriver or socket, and we are going to unscrew this clamp right here. This is what connects the inlet to the actual airbox. Pull this down, basically pops it off. Matter of just kind of rocking it, pulling it up. It's all one piece. And the whole thing comes all out. Okay, once you got the airbox removed out of there, now we need to get this inlet off. And there's a clamp all the way down here, right there. One-time use, so you're gonna need a long, skinny screwdriver. So that way we can pry off these little rivet tabs that are on here. They'll pop up. There's one in the kit, so don't worry, you have to actually damage these to be able to get them off. One-time use, like I mentioned. So like I said, take a skinny flathead. You're just prying this up, on working it, prying it. There it goes. Just go ahead and pull it straight up and out from the car. Take your flathead again. And you're kind of breaking the seal per se. You're just kind of prying on this area. You'll start seeing it to come up a little bit. Work it up, and it'll pop right off. You can either put like a microfiber towel, clean one down there, so that way you don't drop any bolts or screwdrivers or anything down in there, because that obviously goes right to the turbo. Next, we'll remove the mass airflow sensor. So these are T20. Just take your T20 Torx. Get your next one. Remove that. Careful with your sensor here. Gently pull it out. Now we're going to go ahead and transfer over our MAP sensor from our stock intake onto the Burger Motorsports competition intake. So we're just going to go ahead and remove the 2 Phillips screws here. You're going to take your MAP sensor, so careful on this one. And it's only going to line up one way. See how that doesn't line up to the actual holes for your MAP sensor? All you have to do is take it out and twist it around. And then there you see it matching up to both of the holes. Take your Phillips screws that are provided with the intake. And tighten these. So next up, we need to take the stock airbox heat shield. So T15s, so you got 4 T15s, and we need to transfer that to the Burger Motorsports one. the T15s out. Once you remove the heat shield, go ahead and take your T15s and put them back into your stock airbox because we have new bolts. Go ahead and line up the heat shield. Move to the next one. And go ahead and move to the last one here. Into your kit, you're gonna have a little rubber seal like this. It's gonna go inside here. This is where the intake pipe will go into, where your filter is gonna sit. So what you need to do is just start walking it around within here. Once you get it started, you can start seeing it. It's got a little slit in the seal, the rubber seal itself, and that's how you're able to go ahead and walk it all the way around here. There we go. A little up close. Just have both ends meet. Next, we're gonna grab our Burger Motorsports air filter. Go ahead and throw your clamp on there if it's not already on there. Intake tube, this is where we added the map sensor on there. So we're gonna take that and go ahead and just stick it on in through here. Just like that. It's poking out the other end within the airbox. So we're gonna add our filter around here. Press it all together. It's up against there. And just gonna be a flathead to tighten, or you can use an actual socket to tighten. Once you have that tightened, it's gonna look just like this. You're gonna go ahead and grab your top lid to your intake. Right when you pull it out of the box, you will see it kind of has a little passageway here. That is just a window. I have this clear cover, which is gonna go up inside here. All you have to do is turn it over. Once you turn it over, you're gonna see 3 different points right here. And all you have to do is just add this right on in here. And within the kit, you will have 3 very tiny screws. You're gonna take the 3 small screws, the very skinny screwdriver, start adding these on. Next, go to your 3rd one. You have your window and it's complete for your intake lid. All right, so next up, we're gonna take our Burger Motorsports coupler. This is gonna go down on the inlet right here. We're gonna go ahead and get these prepped, ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and slide these down on the coupler. And just a matter of down on the inlet. And basically, I'm gonna turn them just a little bit. So that way now I can get to them this way. So I have the clamp all the way down at the bottom. This is a 7mm. You want to make sure that this top clamp here is loose. So now we're ready to go ahead and add our intake down in here. You'll have 3 grommets. Right here, and down here. You're gonna have those 3 connecting points on the Burger Motorsports intake. So all you have to do is line them up. All you have to do is go ahead and push it down this way into the inlet. He'll start to go inward, and then all you have to do is get him right down on the grommets. Now everything looks good there. We're gonna take our 7mm socket. We're gonna snake back through here on the back. See, once you get the intake in, you get really short on space. So this is why I wanted to go through this way. You're gonna take your MAF connector, go ahead and plug it in right here. Wait for the click. Then push this down. Right when you feel the click, we'll lock that in like that. Next, we'll go ahead and add on our cover. All you have to do is just line this up. Make sure all your holes are all lining up. Then we're gonna go ahead and get our supplied bolts, so that way we can attach this lid. So using the supplied bolts here, they are gonna be T25s. And we'll need to add on here. All right, guys, once you have the lid on and fully tightened, make sure to go through and double check everything. Make sure your MAF sensor is good to go, fully connected. Double check all your clamps. So both clamps down there, make sure that's good. Just ensuring that everything is all buttoned up before you turn on the car, of course. But once you've done that, checked everything off, you just completed the Burger Motorsports competition intake install on your B58 M340i. All right, guys, we are out in the M340i just so we can get a nice sound clip of the car. I have a mic in the engine bay, so we got that going on because it's sometimes hard to really get that good audio through a camera with an intake that's in the engine bay. So we'll have that, of course, from that perspective, and then from the camera perspective here now. Let's go ahead and see what it's got. And it sounds so good. All right, guys, well, that concludes the video today, how to install the Burger Motorsports competition intake on your M340i with the B58. Very simple install. Intake sounds wonderful. Car pulls really nice, feels great, and nothing but great things to say about it. Easy to install, retains that like stock look to things, but you get the benefits of just that much more flow than the stock intake. So it's a win-win, you know, from that perspective. And of course, it sounds great. Nice. Well, guys, I'll have the Burger Motorsports competition intake down in my description box below. Everything that I used in this video will be down in the description box as well. You know, big thumbs up on today's step-by-step DIY. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Got plenty of different BMW videos out there. Really just trying to help save you along the way as far as DIYs, you know, maintenance and all that kind of stuff, just to help you with your BMW ownership. It's the main point of the channel. So hopefully I got something there to help you out. Well, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.